In the past, I've smugly told people that artists will never be replaced by robots. Well, after this past week, I may have to rethink that. There are currently numerous AI image generating apps popping up. Most simply need a text prompt, and a few minutes or even seconds later, the desired image pops up. And not just an existing image as in a Google search, I mean a completely original image that nobody has ever seen before. As far as I understand it, these AI apps are trained on sets of millions of images. They understand text, lighting, perspective, art styles, and how cameras work, and can blend the weirdest combinations of items and scenarios in amazingly believable ways. Sometimes. I've recently been dabbling with a few of them. I first tried generating some not very successful vintage cars. Then I managed to create some nice abstract shapes with Wombo Dream and Diffusion. The results are very impressionistic and loose, but like with staring at clouds, it doesn't take long for your imagination to kick in. It was all harmless fun until I got licenses for Dall-E and MidJourney. My first prompts were to see if I could create a vintage motor racing poster. Dall-E didn't get the style right, but I was impressed with the vehicles, which were symmetrical and believable. Next I thought I'd check to see if my job was safe, and I asked for an image of a sketch in my drawing style. Again, it was okay, but it didn't look like my work at all. Phew. Once I started asking for photographic images, I started getting much more believable results. Though there were occasions when it didn't fully understand what I was asking for. By far the most beautiful images I've seen have been from MidJourney. It excels at art styles and seems to be able to combine the inputs in stunning ways, so much so that many artists are beginning to wonder if their time is up. At the pessimistic end of the scale are those who ask, what's the point in spending years learning to draw and paint when this can do far better in seconds? More optimistic artists see it as just another tool for providing inspiration, which they can feed off to make more original work. Personally, I'm feeling a little nervous, but the images are too exciting to ignore. I can see the limitations. Whilst it's amazing at combining popular styles, I can see gaps in the knowledge. Could it really do something as groundbreaking as a Picasso or Van Gogh? I'm mostly excited that AI's come along and is shaking things up, making us ask some very big questions about art and creativity. Is it creativity? Is it original? Who owns it? Will there be a new AI aesthetic? Will it be less interesting when there are fewer happy accidents? How do artists feel about people using their name in prompts? Will artists and designers be replaced with prompt writers? It must have been similar at the invention of photography, and that led to some of the most dramatic changes in art. Who knows where this will lead? Do let me know your own thoughts and experiences in the comments, and like and subscribe and so on, and I'll see you for another film soon. Unless I've been replaced by a robot, that is.